Hi, I'm Brianna Van Buskirk, Instructional Designer at Caldwell University. Today I'm going to provide a quick tip video on microlearning videos, just like this one. With many of us transitioning our courses online, or for those of us modernizing our courses, microlearning videos are a quick, useful tool for engaging learners and covering course content in an effective way. So what is microlearning? Microlearning deals with small learning units and short-term learning activities that enable fast, targeted delivery of content. With microlearning, you're breaking down your course content into smaller, more digestible pieces rather than lengthy, cumbersome lessons. Why microlearning? Well, when bite-sized learning content is easily and readily accessible, for instance on Blackboard in a video format, learners can watch and learn at their own pace, wherever they are, and most importantly, when they are ready. Because bite-sized courses are more focused, learners don't have to clutter their memories with irrelevant information. That makes retention much easier. In fact, according to the Journal of Applied Psychology, learning in bite-sized pieces makes the transfer of learning from the classroom to the desk 17% more efficient. Students can often become overwhelmed when they're presented with too much content at once, like in a long video or in a lecture. Microlearning adheres to the short attention spans that we all have and allows for better retention. Now imagine this. You're a student watching or attending a lecture that is 1 hour long. Unless the lecturer is particularly engaging, many students become bored and distracted. As a teacher, you can break down your content into shorter, more digestible segments that a student can watch before class without the worry for that boredom and distraction. Then, during class, you have time for more engaging, activity-based learning. Additionally, students are busy. Imagine you're a student at Caldwell University. You have multiple classes. You might play a sport. You're in a club, and you also have a job. You're very busy. Luckily, your teacher has broken down a long lecture into short segments with short activities. Now you can get the work done between class, before practice, after a club meeting, or after work. Microlearning adheres to the fast-paced society that we live in, and it's extremely useful for adult learners that need to manage their time. So how do you do this? First, you'll want to set your goals. What specific objective are you trying to communicate through your video? If applicable, what objectives are you trying to communicate within the larger series that this video will be a part of? Who is your audience for the video? Freshmen who are new to the subject, or juniors and seniors who might understand a bit more? How will you measure success? How will you know that students watched the video? Maybe you develop a quiz or short assignment to go along. Next, you'll want to identify the scope. What resources do you have available to help with content and production? Do you know what video recording tool you'll use? Are you going to create a presentation to accompany the video, or are you going to talk on screen? How long will your video be? How many videos will there be in a series if there's more than one? Next, you'll want to brainstorm and outline your content. Is this a scenario-based video? Will you have a narrative? Is there interactivity? What is your main learning objective, and how do you plan to communicate this in the video? Remember, each video you create should address one main learning objective. Try to eliminate excess information that is distracting and deviates from the main objective. Next, you'll want to script the video. Keep it simple. Don't waste time on lengthy introductions or conclusions. Consider telling a story. Use visuals. And at the end, you'll want to create that call to action. What do you want them to do next? Do you want them to watch the next video, read more about the topic, or put their skills right into action? And then finally, you'll want to practice. Practice, practice, practice. No one gets it right on the first try, so practicing helps ensure that you're speaking articulately and clearly, and you can convey the message in a quick and efficient way. Here we have some microlearning basics. If you have a long lecture, you'll want to break that down into microlearning videos of 3 to 7 minutes. You'll want to provide a quick overview at the beginning of your lecture to send the message to students about what the video will encompass. If you're going to be seen on camera, you want to speak to the student, not to the camera. Create that personal connection. You'll also want to insert yourself with a personal story, humor, or commentary. And some fun ideas would be to get into character. If you're talking about a novel, maybe you dress up as the character. You always want to smile and be engaging through your voice and your tone. Some technology tools that you'll want to use are Screencast-O-Matic, which I'm using right now, Zoom, or Google Hangout Meets. Some common presentation tools are PowerPoint and Google Slides. Editing tools are Capwing, which is free, and Adobe Premiere Pro, which is paid. And hosting platforms would be YouTube if you want to create your own YouTube channel, and of course Blackboard if you're hosting the video right within your class. And remember, you want to tie the video to a measurable outcome. What do you want students to be able to do after watching the video? How will you know that they watched the video? Attaching a small assignment to the video lesson will ensure that the students can apply the knowledge. And with that, I wish you good luck. I hope you can utilize microlearning in your classroom, and as always, if you need help, reach out to the instructional technologist or myself for more guidance.